Hello and welcome. Chris from Missouri here, bringing you another video about vintage baseball cards. Now, this video, I'm going to show you some cards, but I am doing a video response for 7 other channels. 7. So I'm going to try to do it as quick as I can, so try to bear with me. And every one of these channels that I talk about, I'm subscribed to, and I like their channels. And some of them are new, some of them are not. But if you haven't watched them or don't subscribe to them, flip over there, subscribe to their channel, and watch their content. Great stuff. So first, I'm going to start off with Crackerjack Cards. Crackerjack Cards wanted us to show our displays. And, I have some displays and different things like that, but I don't display cards right now. But being influenced by my friend Drew on The Drew of Vintage Legacy and Don Field of Dreams Cards, I am now going to showcase my cards. Now, this is made, I own a company that paints and stains doors, and these are out of broken door pieces and stuff, and I had my guys paint it. And I like the way, if you look at Don's stuff or even Drew's, they got cards behind them and showcases like this. So now I get to be part of the team. So thank you, Crackerjack Cards. So the next one is Double D Vintage Cards. And what he wanted us to do is basically show some cards that are meant to go together or display, that can be displayed together easily. And Dylan at Double D Vintage Cards has so much energy, and I look forward to seeing him at the National. So just so I can win his, I don't think he's giving out a prize for his video response, but if he is, I'm a sure winner because I played to his emotions. And here's 2 cards that I think look. Robin Yount is Dylan's favorite card, and George Brett is one of mine. But boy, don't they look good together. Now, Three Rivers Cards. If you flip over to his channel, he was wanting you to display some red, white, and blue cards. Now, I kind of cheated so this would go by a little bit quicker. But here's my red, white, and blue cards. Mark McGwire. So get over and look at Three Rivers Cards. Now, okay, my friend Shane at Shoebox Legends wanted us to pick out a card that represented a moment in time. And I could have done that McGwire because you guys remember McGwire chasing Roger Maris's record with Sammy Sosa that kind of saved the hobby a little bit. Well, this, I was part of this as a kid growing up. And this guy, Fernando Valenzuela, captured the imagination and the hearts of a lot of different people and brought in just a lot of you guys might be too young to remember this, but in 1981 there was a strike shortened year, and this one I think the owners kind of locked out the players, but when Jerry Royce got hurt and Fernando Valenzuela replaced him in 81 in the lineup early in the year, Fernando went on to win Cy Young. Now, I didn't want him to win Cy Young. I wanted Tom Seaver to win Cy Young that year, and I was rooting for him too, and he came close. But Fernando, every time he turned on a baseball channel, This Week in Baseball or anything, he was on, and he had such a great year, and everybody just loved him, and he was like a 19-year-old sensation. And Fernando Valenzuela, I mean, there was no other time that I witnessed in baseball like Fernando Mania. So that's Shoebox Legends. Now, Stooks, on one of his last video responses, so I wanted to make sure I got this. So get over there and look at Stooks Cards and Curiosities. Now, what he wanted us to do is wanted us to share a meeting with a baseball player. Now, I'm doing kind of a few stories on how I've got in touch with baseball players and have been around them and different things. And this one I'm just going to tell because it's really close, and I don't have a card to show with this one. But I was at a Royals game when I was 13 years old, and the third baseman of the Red Sox was there. And we were waiting for all the guys to come out and of a certain area, and the Red Sox were going to get on their bus to take them over to their hotel. And everybody was there. All the kids knew who the Royals were and that kind of stuff. And he came out of the door by himself. And I told my friend, I said, "That's Carney Lansford." So I said, "I'm gonna get his autograph." So I went up to him and I said, before he even started walking toward the bus, and nobody was around him. And I said, "Mr. Lansford, can I have your autograph?" And he said, "Sure." And so I gave him a pad, I think, and he started giving me an autograph, and he answered a few softball kind of questions and being real nice. But then a bunch of kids saw that I was getting an autograph for somebody, even though they didn't know who he was, in street clothes. And a bunch of people started running over to him. And I remember saying to him, I said, "Hey, sorry about this. I didn't mean to draw the attention of everybody." And he said, "Kid, don't worry about it." He said, "I play baseball for free, but I get paid $800,000 a year to sign autographs." So I remember that and thought that was good. So that's Stuke's Cards and Curiosities wanted that. So turn over there. Okay, next one. Mr. Fisher Bike wanted us to show our top 10 cards in our collection. Well, that would have taken me all day to put them back situated because I don't have them arranged like that, and I just got my cards back in order. So I'm going to make it easier on myself and show my top 10 Stan Musial cards. So I'm going to turn this around. Okay, number 10, 1962, Stan Musial, Venezuelan Stan Musial. Number 9, 1963, Stan Musial. Number 8, 1959, Stan Musial. (1963), I think that's 63, Bazooka Stan Musial. 1953, Bowman Color Stan Musial. 1952, Bowman Stan Musial. Beautiful Bowman cards. 1952, Burke Ross Stan Musial. Love that card. Number 4, 1949, Bowman Stan Musial. So I'm showing this because of Don. Field of Dreams is his favorite player. A bunch of guys on here, Stan's favorite player. 1948, Bowman, number 3. Number 2, 1954, Red Heart. Look at this one. This could have been my red, white, and blue card. And my number 1 Stan Musial is his rookie card, the Leaf, 49 Leaf Stan Musial. And so that's that. So that's Mr. Fisher Bike. Get over there and watch that. Now, last but not least, I got one question. Why? This last one is for 3 Good Nerds. And 3 Good Nerds wanted us to pick our fictional baseball lineup. So I'm going to do this fairly quick. Okay, catching, Crash Davis from Bull Durham. Playing first, Herman Munster from the Munsters. If anybody's old enough to remember the Munsters, and Herman Munster playing, you're as old as me. Second base was a hard one to find, fictional, but Marla Hooch with a league of their own. Shortstop, Tanner Boyle, Bad News Bears. Third base, Roger Dorn of Major League. Left field, the Whammer on The Natural. If you remember getting Robert Redford getting off the train and striking out the Whammer. Center field, Willie Mays Hayes of Major League. And right field, Roy Hobbs, The Natural. Now the player, coach, and DH. I'm not going to DH from this pitcher because he's the best hitter on the team, the best pitcher on the team. And if I try to use a DH on Tanner Boyle on Bad News Bears, he would have stabbed him with a knife probably. So what I'm going to do is my pitcher and DH and player coach is none other than Bugs Bunny of the Looney Tunes. So that is my team, and that probably will beat any fictional team out there. Guys, that's seven video responses in less than 10 minutes. Remember, it's just a hobby. Collect what you like.